So, I was looking for a new monitor for my Mac, and then I realised I had an old iMac just sitting in my garage. So, I started to investigate how to use this worn out 2006 iMac as a second monitor. Turns out, there's a few ways we can do this. First way, and this is by using an app called Duet Display. Now, Duet Display, you can also use your iPad as an additional monitor, but we're looking at using that old Mac that you've got tucked away. So, here's a setup. I've got an old Mac, and this one's like a 2006 model, so it's quite old, and I've got a new 16-inch MacBook. The first thing I'm going to do is visit Duet Display. And because the Pro version offers a lot more features and it's only like $1 a month more, I'm going to go for that. I need to download and install Duet on both machines. And when you've downloaded and installed them, just make sure they're connected to the same network. I'm going to open up Duet on both machines, and then on the older machine, I'm going to extend the desktop from my MacBook. And there we go. This old Mac, it's no longer a Mac, it's an extra display for my MacBook. I can now drag stuff over from one Mac to the other, and that's great. But I've never really liked connecting over the network. I prefer a cable. It's more reliable. Now, before I show you how to really up the quality, if you're getting value from this, hit the like button. Maybe even subscribe if you're feeling generous. Now, if I want to use a Mac as a monitor, I want it to look as good as a monitor. So we need to get away from connecting via Wi-Fi. And for this, we need a couple of things. On this old Mac, I've got one of those old Thunderbolt ports, the square ones. Now, this won't work with display ports, which do look kind of similar. It's got to be a Thunderbolt port. It's got to have the little lightning symbol on it, not the square. And I'm going to need a Thunderbolt cable that fits my old Mac, and I'm going to put links to all this stuff below. We're also going to need an adapter to plug the old Thunderbolt cable into our new Mac, which takes the new style Thunderbolt 4. And Apple does sell one. So I'll plug the cable into the old Mac, connect the adapter, and then plug that into my MacBook. If I now open up System Preferences on both machines, and then navigate to Network, I want to make sure that I can see the Thunderbolt bridge on both computers and that it's got a little yellow or green light next to it. It has, so we're all good. Now I can drag things about, and this is as good as a monitor. Now, the limit that Duet Display has is that you need at least Mac 10.13, which is High Sierra, on your old Mac for this to work. So before you can start, you might have to upgrade your old Mac. Now, if you don't want to, then you can go for option 2. This may be the way you want to go. So, option 2. You can use a little dongle like this and use an app called Luna. Now, Luna, in my opinion, just as good as Duet Display. And like Duet Display, you can also use your iPad as a second display, and you can turn your old Mac into a display, and Luna will work on Mac versions all the way down to El Capitan, which is version 10.11. All you do is download the Luna Display app onto your host machine, and then you download the Luna secondary app onto your old machine. You plug in the dongle into your host machine and launch the apps on both machines. There you go. They're now connected. But like with Duet Display, if you want the best performance, what you should do is connect your computers together with a cable. Now, you can use an Ethernet cable or connect both computers to your router via Ethernet. Then, with the app launched, come up to Preferences and make sure under Mac to Mac you've selected Connect Ethernet only. And of course, you need to have the dongle in the host machine. So there you go. 2 ways to turn old Mackie into a new monitor. I hope this helps. Until next time, bye for now.